Thank you. So welcome everyone. This is our first of a series of walk webinars that we're going to be hosting leading up to our walk in October. So we're back again this year. The New Jersey More Than Pink Walk. We are at Six Flags Great Adventure once again. And this year's event is going to be hosted on Saturday, October 7th, and we could not be more excited. So thank you all for joining us today. We're just going to share, some information about why we do what we do. We always like to bring it home and, remember, our mission and why we do the work that we do and why we participate in this event and why it's so important. We'll also share some updates about the walk itself and what you can expect on event day, some changes that are happening this year, and then just some of our, news that we need to share with you and what we're looking to achieve this year. So that's a little bit. Before we get into our agenda, I just wanted to share this video with you all about the walk. This is our 2023 More Than Pink Walk Race for the Cure video PSA. So enjoy.
It's a great cause, and that's exactly what we want to be a part of.
It's a greater impact than a business or an event, a run or a walk. It's the people.
So here I am, 19 years later. Yes, cancer free. It's the energy, it's the excitement.
We want to make as big of an impact as we can every year.
What Susan G. Komen does is it helps with the research, it helps us with finding a cure, it helps us to prevent and to be proactive in the situation. When you have the support of the community to help the people that are going through breast cancer, it's an amazing feeling.
Wow. So every time I watch one of our videos, I feel like I get a little bit of chills because it's just so empowering and motivating. So as I mentioned earlier, this is just our quick agenda. We'll introduce ourselves, give some mission updates, talk about this year's event, how you can get started if you haven't already started fundraising, and then we'll do an overview of our fundraising center platform and then a Q&A. So here's just an introduction of our team. I am Candace Bravo. I'm the development director for New Jersey. And then I'll kind of pass the mic over to our team to introduce themselves quickly.
Hello, my name is Raven. I'm the development manager and excited to meet you all.
Hello, I'm Chelsea Beecher. I'm the executive director for New Jersey. I live up in Secaucus, and I've been with Komen for about 2 years. And very looking forward to this upcoming October.
Hello, good afternoon. I am Jeanette Wicks. I'm the development specialist here at Komen in New Jersey, and I look forward to meeting you all, and we look forward to this new year where we're going to be raising those funds.
Wonderful. Thanks, team. So our mission, why we do the work that we do. So we all know that breast cancer is a life-changing moment. The work that we do here at Komen is really just to make sure that nobody feels alone as they are facing that diagnosis. So our vision is a world without breast cancer. It's simple. We want this to go away. So we're doing everything that we can to envision that world without breast cancer. And then our mission is to save lives by meeting the most critical needs of our communities and investing in breakthrough research to prevent and cure breast cancer. So just a little bit of, statistics to throw out there. I won't read them all, but I do want you guys to know that these are some of the main reasons why things that we do, and these are some of the progress that we've been able to make over the last 40-some odd years that we've been an organization. So since 1989, we have helped to reduce the breast cancer mortality rate in the United States by 43%. We've invested nearly 1.1 billion in research, and we've invested more than 15 million in community health programs in the last year alone. And then if you didn't know, even with all of this work that we've done, there are still these staggering statistics that we still need to work to bring down, because these numbers are just, heart-wrenching. And so we need to continue to fundraise, continue to spread awareness to bring these statistics down even further. So we've come a long way, but we've still got a lot of work to do. So breast cancer is still the most common cancer in women worldwide. It's the second leading cause of cancer deaths in the US among women. Black women are about 40% more likely to die of breast cancer. About every 2 minutes somewhere in the US, a woman is diagnosed with breast cancer. And, it's estimated that 168,000 people in the US are living with metastatic breast cancer. That's just unacceptable. And then nearly 44,000 people in the US are expected to die from breast cancer this year alone. Komen takes a unique approach to addressing all of these, statistics that we are trying to change and to bring down. We have our strategic imperatives that really drive the work that we do and keep us focused. And those are conquering aggressive and deadly breast cancers to help people live longer, better lives, and also ensuring all people get the care they need and achieve health equity. So we are achieving these strategic imperatives by taking our unique 360 approach, and that is keeping our 4 pillars top of mind in all of the work that we do. Those are research, action, care, and community. So through all of the funding that we receive, we drive research, we take action in public policy, we provide care for our community members, and then we also unify the community through events like the More Than Pink Walk, which is our largest community-facing awareness event of the year. So Susan G. Komen has invested more research to fight breast cancer than any other nonprofit outside of the US government. So we just wanted to share that we are doing all that we can right second to the US government, and making sure that we are finding breakthrough research and using your dollars that you guys donate and fundraise to really find new treatments, and hopefully find a cure eventually. This is one of our new initiatives. It's called Stand for Her. It's a health equity revolution. And this is really helping us to focus on the Black community. As I mentioned earlier, Black women are about 40% more likely to die of breast cancer, which is just unacceptable. So this is something that Komen is taking really, really seriously. We've identified 10 US metropolitan areas throughout the country that we are going to focus on. So we are bringing awareness to these cities, bring information, education, events to these cities. So it's called Stand for Her, and you can scan the QR code here to learn more information about this initiative. And then these are just some of the resources that Komen offers. So support right now, we have our Patient Care Center. Anyone at any time can call 1-877-GO-KOMEN, or they can email at helpline@komen.org. And we have social services workers who speak in English and also in Spanish, and they are able to answer any questions that anyone going through a breast cancer diagnosis may have. They can guide them to the resources that they are looking for, connect them with care. So it's a really helpful tool that we want everyone to take advantage of and to know about. These are also some other tools and resources of our breast cancer center, patient center. So as I mentioned, our helpline, we also have our financial assistance program, which offers financial assistance to help cover things like housing, transportation, to doctor visits, medications, things of that nature. Really anything someone may need to cover their expenses. We also have patient navigation, which connects patients to support and resources and empowers patients with knowledge, skills, and really solutions of however they are going to get through that journey as they're facing that diagnosis. And then as it pertains to New Jersey specifically, these are just some numbers that speak to how we've been able to support our community here in New Jersey. So again, I won't read everything, but I will call out that our Komen Breast Care Helpline has responded to 764 calls, emails, and messages to 637 individuals in New Jersey over the last fiscal year. So that's just incredible. And we want these numbers to keep growing. We want to support as many people as we can. So again, if you know someone or are someone who's going through breast cancer, just let them know that they can lean on Komen for support. And we want to do all we can to connect them with the resources that are available. And then this is below is just some information on the grants that we've been able to fund here in New Jersey, totaling over 6 million, which is just incredible. And then this is Komen's breast self-awareness message. One, we want you to know your risk. 2, we want you to get screened. And 3, we want you to know what's normal for you. If you notice any changes that are different from what your normal is, that's when you need to speak to your healthcare provider and ask questions. And then 4 is just to continue leading a healthy lifestyle. We know that leading a healthy lifestyle decreases your risk of breast cancer, so that's something that we continue to promote. And now I'm going to pass it over to Chelsea Beecher, who's our Executive Director for New Jersey. So take it away, Chelsea.
Thanks, Candace. So as Candace mentioned, our New Jersey More Than Pink Walk is a big fundraiser for all the services she just mentioned. Whenever you raise $1 or more, that goes right towards our mission, whether it's driving research or helping a patient with financial assistance or pairing them up with the patient navigator. All of those things are powered by your fundraising for the walk and our other local Komen events, etc. So I just wanted to briefly give you a glimpse of not only the walk, but some updates, some exciting things, with your fundraising center and things like that. I'm just going to quickly go through it, but after the call, after this webinar, feel free to reach out to any one of us staff and we could even do something more in depth for you. I know we have some new folks on the line. So one big update is that it'll be on a Saturday this year. So Saturday, October 7th at Six Flags Great Adventure in Jackson, New Jersey. It is our only New Jersey walk throughout the entire state throughout the year. Our biggest signature event. We expect about 3,000 plus people. So you want to make sure that expecting all those people to get to the parking area, early on before the program. So the gates will open at 7 a.m. You go to the Hurricane Harbor parking lot and it's free to park there. Although if you want to go into the theme park after, you just have to know that you need to drive your car over to the main entrance and there will most likely be a parking fee there, but you'll get a discount on the theme park ticket. So that's a nice benefit of being at Six Flags. They're an amazing partner of ours. The program starts at 8:30. So we call all of our survivors and metastatic drivers to line up at 8:15 for a Pathway of Hope procession. And there will be a more detailed what to expect webinar down the line. So probably September timeframe. Then after the program, which is really exciting, motivating, powerful, meaningful, the walk begins and you could choose to walk a mile or the 2-ish mile route that goes through the theme park. So it's really fun to go through there. If you want to go in afterwards, like I said, with your family, friends, team, it is Fright Fest and I know lots of people enjoy that at Six Flags. Next slide. So there's lots of ways to get involved with us through the walk and our other events. We do still have sponsorships available. So if you're from a company considering, wanting to get brand visibility, a tent at the walk, get your logo on this shirt and the emails and things like that, please reach out to one of us. Feel free to reach out to me, Candace, Raven, or Jeanette. We have an executive leadership committee for the walk. So again, another corporate volunteer opportunity to be a leader within the community in the breast cancer space. Start a walk team. So it's free to register your team. The more the merrier. So we encourage you to get your colleagues, friends, family together, and make the biggest team possible to raise more awareness and raise more funds. Volunteer, lots of volunteer opportunities. We have setup day opportunities where you help us hang the signs, do all those things, et cetera, et cetera. And then event day opportunities, which we'll get into in a little bit. And then fundraise. So obviously, once you start your team, you'd be encouraged to make a donation and raise money to get the t-shirt and things like that. Next slide. Okay, so I already mentioned it's free. It's free to register as a person, as a team. You just have to sign up to be a team captain if you want to go that route. You'll have a fundraising center, tons of helpful tools and resources. I'll share the new incentive prizes. And this is one big change. So one big update is you must fundraise or donate $100 to earn your Komen Collector's t-shirt. Everyone loves to collect that t-shirt every year. That will come in the mail only. So there will not be a t-shirt tent at the walk. You need to fundraise by September 10th to get your shirt in the mail before the walk day. And we'll talk more about that. So last year we were so excited. Even during a hurricane weekend, we had over 2,000 people, 1,500 people come to the walk on walk day. We expect lots more teams, lots more people, hopefully no hurricane this year. And last year we raised 700,000. This year our goal is 875,000. We know we could do it with especially all the more people coming out. So we really do appreciate you signing up and sharing your team link, your registration link with everyone that you know. So like I said, the first step is to register at komen.org/New Jersey Walk. You can scan to register, and then all you have to do is, register your team or reform your team if you were a team in the past, or you can even register as an individual. So, as I mentioned, you'll get your shirt in the mail. You have to raise the $100 by September 10th. If you do raise it after the deadline, you'll get your shirt, but we just can't guarantee that it'll arrive before the walk. But don't worry, you will get it eventually. And then, of course, survivors and those living with metastatic breast cancer, if you indicated that upon registration, you'll get your shirt in the mail regardless of how much you raise. Cool Komen swag. So everyone sort of likes to pick and choose the swag they want and set their fundraising goal to get it. You'll have a magnet to, if you're an early achievement fundraiser. So if you raise $100 5 weeks before the event, there's a cool fanny pack, the pop socket, beach towel, and the hoodie and duffel bag. I know I love my, I have a jacket from years past, and everyone always looks great in the hoodies. So if you want to get the hoodie, you should set your goal to 2,500. Of course, you get to pick one of these items. So if you raise 5,000, you get to choose from all of them. Otherwise, they're sort of like per milestone raised. There's lots of great fundraising center upgrades and resources. If you were a participant last year, it'll be the same. This was updated the year prior, so you can personalize your page, add your photo, and go through that awesome checklist that's right on that home page. It'll keep you on track and have you exploring your fundraising center and tools in no time. But again, we're here to help. And then you want to download the More Than Pink Walk app. I love the app because you take it with me wherever I go. I could check the donations, my donors. I specifically love being able to send text messages to my best friend and deposit checks through it. And so I recommend donating to your own page, and then connecting to Facebook. Definitely send an email to anyone you have an email address for with your fundraising center link, especially if you can ask 10 friends for $10. You'll already raise the $100 for the t-shirt. And the biggest impact, if you work at a company, is making sure that your company's match program is part of your fundraising. So if your company matches, you could double your impact, triple your impact, depending on your corporate policy. And if you go on the website, the komen.org/New Jersey Walk, on the far right tab, it's called fundraising. If you click the fundraising for the walk tab, there's so many things, toolkits for team captains, all these social media graphics. They're super helpful for posting on Facebook. I recommend tagging your donors who donate to you on Facebook. So it just amplifies your voice and your impact on social media. So definitely check out this page on the website. And at that, I will pass it over to Raven to talk more about the walk day itself and volunteer opportunities.
Thank you, Chelsea. As Chelsea said, we're very excited to have you. I just wanted to take some quick time to thank the sponsors. They all have, most of them have activations at the walk, so make sure to check out their event space, their tents. They do like to give away giveaways and things of that nature. So thank you to all our sponsors. And then I just want to discuss some of the activations that you can go visit the day of. So one of them being the Hope Village tent, which is for our survivors and our thrivers. You can go in there. There's going to be a swag bag. There's decorated. There's like a really nice decorated tent and special space for just the survivors and thrivers to come together. And then as we get close to the start of the walk, there's a parade of survivors that walk all together. It's really impactful. I know it made me tear up last year seeing them all go together, and you see all these women with their different signs and like survivor for 10+ years and things of that stuff. So it's very thoughtful and meaningful. So make sure to check out the Hope Village tent. The next area you can check out is the VIP tent or our top fundraiser tent. A top fundraiser is an individual that raises more than $1,000. And then a top team is a team that raises more than $2,500. So this is an area for those top teams and top individuals. The top teams, we say bring your own breakfast. If you don't bring your own breakfast, you can check out the Wawa truck that we have, and they give out coffee in the morning, which is it's amazing. They come out with this huge truck and they have like coffee and little goodies. But this is our top fundraiser area that if you make it in there, you'll get invitation from us to come in, decorate your top team area or your table with your signs and whatever you may want to do. As like the next picture on the next slide is one of our top teams, and you can see they come out with their Dunkin' Donuts, and they all wear the same team shirt and decorations, and they really go all out. Just an example of what top teams do. And then currently, this is our current standings as of a couple days ago of our top individuals and our top teams and our top companies. So congrats to all these people that are already off to an amazing start. And we can't wait to see where they finish leading up to the walk day. And then another committee we have is our operations committee, which is I'm looking for volunteer leads. So each of those areas needs a lead, strong volunteer that can really help us manage those areas. So a Hope Village, top fundraisers, and a bunch of other areas day of. So if you're interested in learning more about that, feel free to email me and I will tell you more. And I'm going to pass it on to Jeanette to say a little bit more about the event day.
Hello, I'm just going to try to keep this very brief since I know that we're very pressed for time. but we want you to come visit our pillar tents. As Candace mentioned a little earlier, we have our 360 approach. We have our drive research, providing care, taking action, and unifying communities. And our pillar tents they're very interactive, where you get to see all the different types of it and how we do what we do. And you get to, we have like the research is guided by renowned experts, and our care is, where we have like trusted breast healthcare professionals, and we take action, where we advocate for policies, in the government, and we have the communities. We're bonded by a common interest. So we do all these things, and you're going to see all that in our interactive pillar tents. The We Remember tent, that's actually one of my most favorite tents. It is so special. It is a tent where we all come together. If you either know someone who's experienced breast cancer, who's passed on, or if the person is still currently here. And it's just a tent where you just want to remember those loved ones. And you could, hang up photos, you can write little notes, and there's very soft music, and there's twinkling lights, and it's just a day where you can just pay homage to those with breast cancer. And it's funny how the day itself it can be like a very lively day, but once you get in the We Remember tent, it just gives you that chance to just remember all those loved ones, and just really just pay homage to them. That's what the tent is for. And this particular slide just tells you about our volunteer tents. For all that we do, we need volunteers to come out. We need volunteers to support. That's at setup day. That's on Saturday, October 6th, and then event day. It's Sunday, October 7th. We have the link that I'll put in I'll put that in the chat. And you can contact our development engagement manager, Stephanie. She's more than happy to, to speak with you and tell you more about, our volunteer day for this particular event. But we really appreciate the support, and we need all the volunteers that we can have. And, some people feel that they don't know how to support, or if they don't have the funds to fundraise, or if they don't have the community in which they can get teams together. Well, this is also a great way to just show your support for this cause.
And just one small call out. Thank you so much, Jeanette. There is a slight typo here because our event is happening on a Saturday this year. Setup day is actually going to be on Friday the 6th, and then event day on Saturday the 7th. So just wanted to call that out. Thank you.
Okay. We also have our Facebook group. So if you're interested in you want to support, you want to be around like-minded individuals, you want to know more about Komen functions and events and things going on, our Facebook group is the place to be. We have so much stuff that we post on a regular basis, whether it's statistics, whether it's women telling their stories, and it's a private group. So it's like it's not public, so it's just private, where we can all just share and we can all come together as a community. And then again, if you want to take the next steps and sign up for the walk, you can go to komen.org/NewJerseyWalk.org. And we look forward to seeing you. I'm going to pass this back on to Candace.
Thank you so much, Jeanette.
Thank you
for the overview. We appreciate it. So now we really just want to open the floor to you guys quickly. If there are any questions or things that we can clarify or answer for you, now's your opportunity to ask, and we will do our best to answer. No questions? Don't be shy. And if
Oh
anyone
no,
wants us
y'all
to
y'all don't know me yet. I ask a lot of questions.
ask-
It's a yeah. Hi. So newly diagnosed February, rang the bell. Yay.